In the last video, we have introduced a text editing controller as a way to control the text of a text field. As we have seen, this doesn't work as intended when we use it inside a stateless widget. So at this stage, we are going to convert our email signing form into a stateful widget. And as we will see, this is going to be useful because we will soon need to introduce some state to this class. So to do this, I'm going to use the template and type in stateful widget. And here I'm just going to copy the class name and put it in here. And then I'm just going to replace all these lines, including the class that declares the stateless widget. And this is a quick way of turning a class from stateless widget into stateful widget. And because I just turned this class into a stateful widget, rather than hot reloading, I'm going to hot restart the application instead. And now I can get back into my signing form, and here I can type in a test email and a password like this. And if I open up the console and press on sign in, I can see that they are both printed. So this means that our text editing controllers are working as intended. Okay, so since we have now converted this class into a stateful widget, let's make good use of it. So what we want to do next is to introduce some state to this class so that we can use it both to sign in and register users into our application. So to do that, the first thing that we need to do is to introduce a new type. So at the top of this file, I'm going to type in enum and then email sign in form type. And this is going to be defined as sign in and then register. So this enum has two possible values. And then inside our state class, I'm going to type in email sign in form type underscore form type equals email signing form type dot signing, which will be our default value. Next, depending on the value of form type, we're going to customize the text that we show inside our buttons. So inside my build children method, I'm going to type in final primary text equals and then underscore form type equals email sign in form type dot sign in. And then here I can use the ternary operator. So I'm going to type in question mark and then sign in. Otherwise, create an account like this. And then I'm going to say final secondary text equals form type equals email sign in page dot sign in, and then again question mark, and here I can say need an account question mark and then register. Otherwise, I can say have an account, and in that case I want the users to sign in like this. And then I need to make use of these primary and secondary text values. So what I'm going to do is to copy this, and then inside the first form submit button I can paste it in here, and I'm going to take the secondary text and put it inside the text of the flat button like this. So with this change, the value of our form type variable is going to drive the text that we see on these buttons over here. So what I want to do next is to add a way to toggle the form type value from signing to register and vice versa. And to do that, I'm going to create a new method, which is going to be void underscore toggle form type. And inside here, I'm going to call set state like this. And inside here, I'm going to say form type equals form type is email sign in page dot sign in. And once again, I can use the ternary operator and say email sign in form type dot register. Otherwise, email signing form type dot signing. So this is toggling the form type between sign in and register. And then I need to remember to call this method inside the callback of the secondary button over here. Okay, so let's hot reload and take this for a test drive. And I can tap on the Need an Account button, and I can see that the text of the signing button has changed. And I can do this again and again and again. And this is proving that my toggle is now working correctly. However, one thing that I'm not too happy about is that every time I tap on this, the email and password remain filled with the values that I had before. And what I would like to do is to make sure that when I toggle between signing and register, then the email and password fields are cleared. So let's see how we can do that. And this is actually quite easy. If I head over to the implementation of toggle form type, all I have to do is to say _email controller dot clear, like this, and the same for the password controller. And if I hot reload and try this again, I can now tap on the Need an Account button, and I can see that the email and password are cleared. And just to verify once again, I could type in test@test.com and a password. And again, if I tap, I can see that this is cleared again. Okay, so let's continue on the next video.